Welcome back to Burn and Barrel, and today we're going to be reviewing Old Line Flagship Single Malt. Old Line is a distillery that is located in Baltimore, Maryland. It was founded by Mark McLaughlin and Arch Watkins, who were both stationed at the same Navy base and flew together during the active duty squadrons. You can read their full story on the Old Line website that I have linked in the description below. Along the back side of the bottle, you can see a dark navy blue label that has tasting notes about the whiskey. Along the front is the Old Line name along with some other Navy symbology. The whiskey itself is distilled by Middle West Spirits out of Columbus, Ohio, but is aged and bottled by Old Line in Baltimore. And now, let's get right into the review.
So I've gone ahead and poured me up a little bit of the Old Line here. So let's go ahead and get into the review. So here's the color for it, and it's a little bit lighter. I don't think there's an age on this bottle. If it is, I can't seem to find it. But this is definitely a little bit of a lighter color. Not too light. It's not very yellow, super yellow. But it's definitely got a little bit of a lighter color compared to some of the other ones that I've done recently. Definitely a little lighter, but that's okay. I think this still will hold up very well. This is a 100% malted barley mash bill on this one. So, so let's just go ahead and get right into the nose. So I can definitely tell that there is some malt on this. I'm getting definitely like a chocolate milkshake type of vibe, like a sweet chocolate on the nose. But I'm also getting like a kind of like an orange citrus as well, maybe like a little lemon zest. Not like a straight lemon, like a lemonade, but definitely like a lemon zest. It's just a little bit there, not super overpowering or anything. A very nice nose though. I really like this. Considering it's not super dark, again, color doesn't really matter as much, but it can provide good indicators. And usually with something lighter like this, you wouldn't expect to get a lot of deeper flavors, or you'd expect more younger notes, more grain forward. But I'm actually not getting a ton of grain on this one, which is actually pretty surprising. So I'm already in love with this first kind of initial nosing here. So yeah, let's go and get straight to the palate. Okay, so off rip, I am definitely, again, I can tell this is a single malt. I'm getting that kind of chocolatey vibe, but this, unlike the nose, has more of a dark chocolate. So the nose to me was sweet, milk chocolatey, like a milkshake type of vibe. But this one on the palate is giving me more of a raw cocoa note. So not really sweetened or anything like that, just kind of straight raw cocoa. And it's nice. I like that. And that's definitely giving away that this is some sort of malted product. I definitely get a little bit of that orange still. I'm getting oak, a decent amount of oak on this one. Not just like in the finish, because I'm getting a decent amount of oak in the finish, but still on the front palate, I get this dark cocoa note. I'm getting a little bit of that orange and that lemon. Not as much as I was on the nose though. It's more dark chocolate, woody, with like a hint of like orange and lemon kind of in there. I mean, that's like the main notes. And the bottle even says, so there's some tasty notes on the back of this bottle. And I've showed you in the intro of this, but I'll give you a little look just in case. But there's some notes on the back here. And, this describes cereal notes, which I get more of the oak it's giving and some vanilla and definitely the cocoa for sure. But to me, the cocoa and the oak are really kind of drowning out like the grainy cereal type notes and maybe some of I get some of the spice that it's talking about and some nuttiness, I guess. But really, for me, I mean, it's just some cocoa, like dark cocoa, some oak, and then the sweetness I am getting is more of a kind of like a fruity vibe, more of like the orange, more of the lemon. I guess I could see a little bit of like caramel brown sugar in there. It's got a little bit of extra sweetness on that, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's overwhelmingly sweet. I think this is a very good pour, and Old Line is a distillery that I've seen other people do reviews on, and I've heard other people do reviews on, and have been wanting to check it out myself. Just having gotten the chance to, and considering that they only ship to certain states, it's kind of hard for me to get this one, but I was able to get it shipped to a friend of mine, went and picked it up, and I actually ordered 3 bottles. So I got this one, the Navy Strength, and then the Sherry Finish one. So those reviews are coming up after I get done with this one. But this, I wanted to start with their Flagship, kind of get a baseline for their products. I felt like that would be the good order to do this in. Overall, I really do like this one. I don't really have many single malts. In fact, I think this is the first single malt in my collection. But I've tried some single malts before. I've just never owned a bottle. So this is my first one, and I'm very happy with it. I really like this one. It's not expensive at all. I think this bottle was $45, like on the dot, because I ordered 3, so I got free shipping. So that was super nice. And even their other products, like the Navy Strength one was $55, and then the Sherry Cask was $65. And I think this is definitely worth the $45. It's a 95 proof product. I don't believe there is an age statement on this one. If there is, I'm just missing it. Or I guess I could look it up. But it doesn't seem to be like super young, but it's definitely not like a super high age product, I don't believe. But either way, I am very happy with this one. It's got a lot of good balance to it. Like I said, the nose was really sweet up front, and the palate provides some sweetness, but it definitely has some balancing with the oak and some of the dark chocolate. So I like the balance of that. And like I said, the mouthfeel is a little bit thinner for this one. The color's a little bit lighter. Got some oak on the end. Excuse me. It's got some oak on the end a little bit. And it's definitely more like a raw, punchy oak at the end. But it's not overwhelmingly bitter or anything like that. I think it's fine. So I give this one a good 6 out of 10. I think it's definitely above like your average single malt, in my opinion. But I'm not gonna tell you that this is gonna be absolutely incredible. Like definitely 7, 8 plus. I think it's definitely good and solid. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this glass and kind of sit here with it and just enjoy the experience a little bit more. So if you're able to get your hands on this, I definitely recommend. And yeah, be sure to check out Old Line and some of the other products that they have, because this is some really solid stuff.
I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Old Line Flagship Single Malt. Be sure to check out the Old Line website that I've linked in the description below to read more about their story. Also, look at the summarized review I have left down there as well, and be sure to leave a comment saying what you think about this bottle. Be sure to check out the videos on screen and some of the other reviews and videos I have done as well. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time here on Burn and Barrel.